What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be working on the front so we can place a fence in. So let's get started. Sorry guys for the noise, but as you guys can see in last video, we took care of this part right here and it looks very good. But next we got to do a little bit more trimming. But next we're going to start working on our front. So let's get started. That thing was a pain to pull out, but we got it out, so we're happy to see that. This was in there since 2017, so let's get started. Guys, so we're done trimming this up, but we're actually gonna putting a fence here that we actually bought about a year ago, and we're actually gonna put it up here. But the reason why we're not cutting right there is because we don't want to do mess with that right now. It's a lot of, as you can see, I'll show you in a second, but there's a lot of hoses and just a lot of debris from when we destroyed the trailer and teared it down. But as right here, you can see the well's right there. Looks pretty nice. This is the first time it's looked nice in the last 10 years, probably. We found the box spring right there, a step. This is our junk pile right here. I'll show you in a second. But it looks pretty nice, and the first time it's probably looked nice since I've seen it first, which was back in 2017. But if you guys want to see some pictures of this, just go check out my Instagram at Jacob Rebuilds. But we're actually gonna starting putting the fence up either today or tomorrow. So I don't know when we're gonna do it. So I'm talking about right there. It's too much junk. And then we got our junk pile right here, what we're gonna burn or either throw away. And then right here's a flower bed. And right here, the well. A wasp nest. That's what the well looks like. Hey guys, so as the temperatures are dropping, we're actually gonna still work through this. But I'm actually gonna empty out the wheelbarrow that has a lot of water in it. But we're actually gonna start picking up all that stuff that we were talking about in the front earlier, so we can start burning it. So let's get started on that. Talking about this is probably this is like oil, but this is from all last probably 2 to a week, because about a couple months ago, well, a couple weeks ago I met, or like even a week ago, we had like 5 or 6 inches of rain. But talk about that, it is gorgeous. I love this water when it's clear. It's like glass. But I'm gonna dump this out and we're gonna go pick up the stuff, so let's go. Alright guys, so we're actually gonna have to run down to the gas station to get more gas, but I guess it's getting a little dark. We might not make it back in time, but I think we're gonna end up doing this either tomorrow morning or maybe even tonight. So I guess we'll catch you when we get at the gas station. Alright guys, so the darkness catched up to us way too fast. It's only about 5 right now, so I guess we're gonna have to catch you in the morning. Alright guys, so next day here, out bright and early, working on some stuff. But today we're actually gonna end up working on the fence up front. The place where we cut yesterday, is the reason why we cut it is to put a fence there to stop people from coming over to our property. Partially to stop them, but it's not gonna stop them entirely because there's other ways to get into their property. But we just want that to look nice. That's the reason why we're chopping it all down, because that stuff's been there since 2017 apparently, or maybe even longer. But let's actually get started and put the fence on. Start off, guys, I'm actually gonna picking up some logs from here just so we can have some fire, because it is cold out here and I want to get a fire started so when we're working we can feel good and not feel cold. So let me get some wood ready and we'll get started. And guys, if the camera's been shaky lately, from probably last video and this video, it's been cold and my fingers are freezing, so that's the reason why the camera's shaky a little bit. I'm trying to prevent that now because I'm actually using my tripod now. Instead of yesterday I wasn't using it, so I'm trying to prevent from it shaking as much as possible so the videos look a little bit better. But if it's shaking, hey guys, so update on the power pole. Currently our plan A is to tear down this trailer because we called the county up, the city, and they said that in order for them to come down here to get this, we'll have to either tear this down or remove this power box because it says it's too close to a trailer and they don't want us to it's too dangerous, and this trailer is abandoned. They said we have to have a working trailer or something, some type of thing, and this is abandoned, so obviously it's not working, so there's no point of putting anything down here if it's not gonna work. So our plan is, if we remove it from the pole, we move it down there to the other trailer base right there. We have to get an inspector down here for a, but if we move it, if we end up moving it, we have to get a septic tank inspector down here to see if the septic tank is still working, which we have to, and we have to buy a permit to move this pole, which is, I think we're gonna wait off the power right now because it's just too much, and then we have to pay for the people to come out here and inspect it, and then we have to pay for them to put the pole up and new wires and all that. So right now it's just pretty much a hassle, so we might not end up getting power down here until end of 2021. So we're still looking at another year, but if we tear down this trailer, we can avoid all the inspections, but we will still have to pull a permit just to and still have to pay them for the wire and all that. But at the end of the day, it's not a big deal because this trailer is a pain. I'm sure it's still sturdy just because a hurricane hit it. It's still sturdy and it's gonna probably stand. So I don't see us destroying this thing anytime soon. So let's go move on. Alright guys, so an update on the fence right now. We're currently done putting the poles in and the concrete. So right now all we gotta do is screw the fences in and then it looks very nice. We do plan on painting it white in the future so it looks better and nicer. I know this is recycled wood. Pretty much we used it for a different project back in 2018, but it's sat out here for a long time. But we're just gonna use it just so it looks nice and so we can keep people off the property and from protecting the well right here. So let's screw them in. Found out. This thing's stuck. I wish I could get back there and help him. Alrighty guys, so we got the gate finished, all concrete in, but I think that's gonna be a wrap of the video today. But our next project is very exciting. We're gonna actually tearing down this frame over here and recycling it and burning it so we can actually do what we have to do for the power pole and the septic tank. That's the only way we can do. And guys, if you have not followed me on Instagram, be sure to follow me on Instagram because you get inside scoops before YouTube at Jacob Rebuilds. Link down below. Till next time, peace.